I want to first begin with Dr. Aanadrangnathan on this. Dr. Ranganathan, you know, Times Now picked this story up. No other organization, media organization did so on Friday. We focused on it in prime time. We asked some difficult questions of the administration of the BJP. We really went out on the front foot, so to speak, all of Saturday. And now, yours, mine, our Times Now has got the bulldozers into action. Dr. Ranganathan, what do you make of this? Because there are still many in the political scene who probably, because maybe they fear that the next target might be them, are sort of churlishly reprimanding Yogi at some level or the other. We'll get to the politics, but what do you make of this?
Good evening, Rahul, and good evening to all my panelists. There are three issues here. Number one, I think it's really good that the UP government and Mr. Yogi Adityanath has taken action against one Shrikant Tyagi. Cases have been registered. His illegal property has been demolished. A reward has been offered for his whereabouts. He's absconding. SIT has been formed. But the thing is, Rahul, there are hundreds, if not thousands of Srikant Tyagis. How many will you go after? And they are in every party. They belong to every ideology, left, right, center. Why is the outrage only over a BJP Srikant Tyagi, never a Congress or a TMC Srikant Tyagi? I condemn all those who violate the law. And so does Times Now, and so do you. And that is why I commend you for this. You have gone after BJP Srikant Tyagi today. Yesterday, you went after Congress's Srikant Tyagi, TMC Srikant Tyagi, CPIM Srikant Tyagi. You do it objectively. But for some, why is it that everything bad or violent is mainstreamed always by the BJP? Never when the BSP selects as a candidate a man who offered 51 crores to anyone who beheaded Charlie Hebdo journalists, or when Mehbooba Mufti selects a rape accused as a candidate, then it is not Armageddon, then it is not death of democracy, or when the ex-vice president presents an award to the PFI chief, or when a Congress MLA says he won't work for Dalits as they didn't vote for him, or when Congress's Harish Rawat says that those who kill a cow have no right to live in India, or when an SP legislator slaps a woman entering Haji Ali, or when Congress legislators demand hanging of Kamlesh Tiwari, or when Yasin Malik is celebrated by Manmohan Singh, or when Congress leader Nalai Kannan laments why Modi and Shah have not been killed yet, or when CM Stalin felicitates the man convicted in Rajiv Gandhi assassinations, or when tens of thousands collect for funerals of terrorists, then it is not mainstreaming of violence. I know many are saying, oh, this is whataboutery, but the point is, I'm not being selective. I condemn everyone across the board, and so do you, Rahul. Number two, hundreds of instances of rampant police inaction and wrongful action in non-BJP states are ignored or provoke no outrage. In fact, if you remember, Rahul, at the time of the UP Hathras incident, yes, a Dalit minor was kidnapped and raped in Bengal and subjected to vile police inaction. A Rajasthan woman was raped but jumped in a well because police refused to act. Her father hung himself from a tree. No state compensation. A Dalit was gang raped in Telangana. Husband searched the jungles by himself, was denied post-mortem report. Are Johari Lal Meena, Karan Morwal, I ask you, BJP MLAs or Congress MLAs? Number three, very briefly. We cannot solve this problem unless we shun selectivity and bias. That is the whole point. Because 29% of our sitting MPs cutting across party lines face serious criminal charges. 36% of UP and 22% of sitting MLAs of Kerala, a state with 100% literacy, are facing serious criminal charges like murder, rape and dacoity. Remember Harishankar Tiwari, just 30 seconds. The first gangster to win elections from jail. He and his family first joined Congress, then BJP, then SP, then BSP. Remember Raja Bhaiya? BSP arrested him under POTA. SP came to power, dismissed POTA charges within 15 minutes and made him a minister. BJP, that took his help in 2018 Rajya Sabha elections, had made him a minister in 1997. Democracy is more often than we'd like to admit, Rahul, not so much the defeat of the elected as it is of the electorate. And unless we take action objectively, unless we outrage objectively, we are never going to solve this, because there are tens, if not thousands, of Srikant Tyagis.
Absolutely, Dr. Ranganathan. And that's the reason why today, viewers, I've also invited you on our Times Now.